Listen up, crazy maybe friends. Who among you, after a TV series marathon with a big bucket of nuggets, french fries, and maybe a triple cheeseburger, has felt like their memory went into standby mode? Like, where's the remote and my keys? Did I pay that bill or not? Well, it's not just a feeling. Today, we're going to discover that junk food not only weighs down our conscience and our stomach, but it has an immediate and dementing effect on our brain. Science says so, not just your bathroom scale. But before we dive into the bun of truth, a quick reminder. If you're ready to uncover scientific facts so wild they'll make you regret your last double cheese pizza, or maybe not, who are we to judge? Subscribe to the Crazy Maybe channel right now. Hit that like button on this video and ring the bell to stay updated. Help us spread science, even the slightly inconvenient kind. So let's get things straight. Have you feasted on hamburgers, chicken nuggets, and fries? It's not just the scale that will stare at you disapprovingly. Or rather, not just the scale. The real tragedy, my friends, is that junk food has a much more immediate effect on your brain, particularly on its ability to store memories. It's like your brain, after a binge, says, you know what? Today I don't feel like properly recording your appointments. Maybe tomorrow, maybe. A crazy study, published in the scientific journal Neuron, yes, that sounds like neuron, coincidentally, showed that just a few days of junk food are enough to mess with your memory. A few days. Not years of excess, but a few days of cheating can negatively alter how your hippocampus, the brain's memory hub, encodes memories. Imagine your hippocampus as a super organized little librarian, meticulously cataloging every single one of your memories. When you eat junk food, it's like someone throws a mountain of greasy junk mail at him, and he has no idea where to even start. But there's good news. A ray of light in the darkness of a bacon cheeseburger. The process is reversible. Yes, you heard that right. If you switch back to a healthy diet, your memory can restore its functions. So, all is not lost for your forgotten grocery list. But how exactly does this work? A team of scientists from the University of North Carolina School of Medicine, USA, discovered a group of neurons, still in the hippocampus, that are incredibly sensitive to high-fat foods. We thought they were impregnable fortresses, but they're more delicate than an organic lettuce leaf, which, by the way, junk food would probably scare away. These special cells are called cholecystokinin, CCK, expressing interneurons. Yes, I know, it sounds like the name of a robotic superhero, but in reality, CCK is a satiety hormone. It responds to super fatty meals and stimulates the release of digestive hormones and insulin. It's a bit like your stomach, after a big meal, sending a message to your brain. Attention, we have a fat emergency. Activate CCK protocol. The work of these CCK interneurons is crucial. They need to make other neurons called pyramidal cells function on time with the correct rhythm. These are the true directors of your memories. When CCK works well, memories are filed away neatly and perfectly. Imagine a precise choreography of neurons where every step is fundamental. But when the CCK interneurons are overstimulated by too much fat, they go wild. It's like they've lost their minds, starting a cascade of silencing activity on the poor pyramidal neurons. The result? Your memories become total chaos, like a closet after a clothing explosion. Memory goes to pots, literally. We've known for a long time that diets too rich in fats weren't good for the brain, interfering with the assimilation of glucose, which is its main fuel. The brain is a bit like a Ferrari. It wants high-quality fuel, and it really doesn't like the tractor diesel that is junk food. In this study, researchers fed mice a junk food diet for just 4 days. The result? The availability of glucose in the brains of these poor rodents plummeted. And that's exactly when the CCK interneurons went into hyperactivity, like kids in a supermarket after eating too much candy. All of this generated a chain reaction of memory problems, as we explained earlier. The most incredible thing is that these negative effects on memory occurred long before the mice showed any signs of metabolic diseases or significant weight gain. So, the brain damage happens early, almost like a warning before your belly starts to show signs of distress. It's not the fat itself that makes you forget, but the very mechanism that gets triggered. A protein called PKM2, which acts like the orchestra conductor regulating the neuron's reaction to glucose when it's scarce, contributed to this neuronal hyperactivity. But if glucose doesn't arrive properly, PKM2 glitches, and the whole system goes haywire. So, greedy and curious friends, did you expect your love for junk food to have such an immediate and direct effect on your brain? Has it made you reconsider that last cheeseburger? Tell me in the comments below which junk food is hardest for you to give up, and if you've ever noticed strange post-binge amnesia. I'm curious to read your gastronomic confessions. The ultimate proof came when the researchers changed the mice's diet. When the junk food-rich diet was abandoned in favor of a healthy diet, magic happened. Glucose availability in the brain returned to normal, the CCK interneurons stopped acting up, and the neurons they controlled began to organize memories in an orderly fashion again. It's like your memory librarian tidied up all the books and you can finally find that darn remote control. The mice's difficulties with memory tasks completely disappeared. And not just with a healthy diet. The same beneficial effect was observed after a period of intermittent fasting. Yes, that practice that's so trendy and that, according to some studies, also has a protective effect against dementias. So sometimes, giving our digestive system and our brain a little rest doesn't hurt at all. Considering how quickly junk food affects memory, scientists have a somewhat unsettling hypothesis. It's not out of the question that long-term exposure to these grab-and-go modern eating habits could contribute to the onset of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. Think about it. If the brain gets stressed in just a few days, what happens over years? But there's still hope. Targeted interventions to improve diet could act as a protective shield for the brain, long before problems more directly linked to weight gain or other metabolic diseases manifest. It's like your brain telling you, hey, I'm preparing for the worst, but if you give me a hand now, I can still make it. So, crazy maybe friends, the next time you're faced with a junk food temptation, remember, it's not just your waistline at risk, but also your precious memory. This doesn't mean giving up everything, but being aware that every food choice has a direct and rapid impact on our most important organ. Let's take care of our brains, which allow us to do all the crazy and curious things we love to explore here on the channel. If this exploration into the world of the brain and food has opened your eyes and perhaps whetted your appetite for something healthier, don't forget to hit that like button on this video, subscribe to the Crazy Maybe channel, and most importantly, ring the bell so you don't miss our next incredible videos. Your support is our energy to continue bringing science in a fun and accessible way. Thanks for joining us on this culinary cerebral adventure. Keep being curious, keep asking questions, and keep eating smartly. See you in the next Crazy Maybe video. Until next time.